I'm always happy to share the journey because I think there are others who are going through this. And for me, I've been reading a lot about other people's journey, and that makes me feel like I'm not alone. So my motivation is to be able to spread the word that others are also not alone who may be experiencing cancer. It is tough. It is one of I'd say the toughest things I've had to endure in my life is to battle this cancer. And I know that it is very isolating. It's very isolating. And so I don't want others to feel alone. And I haven't felt alone in this journey. So if I could share that and spread the message and raise awareness, then I feel like I'm making a difference in other people's lives, and that keeps me going. So I was diagnosed with stage 3 HER2 positive breast cancer. So it was stage 3 because it had moved to the lymph node. So thankfully, they got it early enough. The scans had revealed that it hadn't spread to any other organs other than to the lymph node. So they've called it a locally advanced breast cancer, something along those lines, but it had spread to the lymph node. The treatment is that every 21 days I have to receive chemotherapy, immunotherapy, and following that will be surgery. Following the surgery will be further radiation and then further immunotherapy. So there's quite a battle ahead in terms of the treatment, it's tough. Chemo is very tough on the body. And there were days there when I wanted to give up because you're an absolute vegetable, and it was very hard for the kids to see me that way. So that it's tough. The effects, behind the scenes, for my mind to want to be as strong as it is, and for your body to pretty much tell you can't do that, is probably one of the toughest things that I've had to battle with. So I've definitely been tested physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. What's kept me going? Definitely my faith. There were times when I was upset, to be honest. I was upset with God, thinking, why is this happening to me? And I had all those questions in my mind, and then I shifted my thinking and I thought to myself, God, I know that there's a purpose in this for me. I know that you chose me because I'm strong. And I'm so grateful that you chose me and not one of my colleagues or not my family, that you chose me. I'm grateful for that, because fighting it now, I wouldn't want anyone to go through this. Whenever life gets tough for me, the passage that I always draw on, and I think it's just the overarching for me, is Philippians 4:13. And it's always, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I believe that. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, because he does strengthen me every single day, even on the days when I'm weak. And I think about that Bible passage and I just think, you're here, you're with me, and you're walking this with me, right beside me, while I'm getting my chemo, when I'm feeling weak, particularly on the days when I have my children. I know that my body is calling for rest, but I somehow find the strength to get up and pack their lunch and take them to school, no matter how fatigued I am. And I know that Christ is there right with me. I know and believe that he has a purpose in this for me, and whether it's to be able to help others who are going through this now, and whether it's through fundraising, whether it's through supporting other mums who are experiencing breast cancer, whether it's other cancer patients, raising funds, however I can support, I would love to be able to. And I see that God is pushing me to be stronger. There was a time when the medical bills kept piling. I'd receive an invoice for this medical bill, this bill, and it's overwhelming. Being young, I didn't take on private health insurance, and so those out-of-pocket costs were just rising and rising. And then I got a phone call from this organization called Rally for a Cause, and they said that the parent community had sent through nominations for me as the deputy principal at Bayside, and that they saw that I could potentially be a recipient of the support from Rally for a Cause. And I got that phone call during a time when the bills were piling, and I was chosen as a recipient to receive that support. And I thought, this is God. This is God who saw my tears the night before. And I believe that. And that is the strength in my faith. And if it wasn't for that, for my faith, I don't think I could get through this. The community at Bayside as well have been a tremendous support. Meals are being delivered to me. The staff cook. They spend their own time cooking meals for me. I'll get messages saying, Edelle, what would you like this week? Where do you see that? Where does staff in the busy nature of the roles of them caring for the children here at Bayside, where do they find the time to think about me and go, Edelle, what do you need? It's been incredible. The maintenance staff here at Bayside, they come and mow my lawns. They come and bring me coffee. They come and bring me chicken nuggets because they know that when I'm at school, this is what Edelle loves. She loves her coffee. She loves her chicken nuggets. I remember the maintenance staff the first time just after chemo, and I was feeling so weak, and they came and brought me a coffee in this cup, and I cried because I felt like I had been so separate from them, having to go through treatment. And when I saw this cup, I cried because it reminded me of Bayside. It reminded me of the staff, the work, and it was a tough time. But I'm incredibly blessed to have the support of staff here. Brian Grimes, my work partner, my confidant, my friend, he is an incredible work partner, and I'm very blessed to have him. Without fail, I hear from him almost every day, and that is, it's a text message or a phone call, and it's just to check on me. I have no words to describe Brian. He has been my strength, my protector. He has been an incredible support for me, and I'm truly, truly grateful to have him in my life. And on those days when I felt like, I had these thoughts where maybe I need to start thinking about quality of life versus quantity. What are the choices here if I'm to give up chemo or just give up? Do I have a few years with my children where I can enjoy it and stay strong? And then I think, no, because there is a community that love me. There is a community of staff, teachers, the friends around me here at Bayside who are cheering me on. How can I possibly give up when I am so loved and supported by so many people here at Bayside? How can I give up? I would let them down. So they keep me strong. Bayside have been a tremendous support. I'm so grateful. That pancake fundraiser, I remember when they told me about it, and I just thought, what a community we have. And it was Beck's Dutch pancakes, mini pancakes. And when I found out that she wanted to host that fundraiser and that we were going to do it through school, I was incredibly humbled. I thought, how blessed am I to be here, that I am in the right place, that I'm going through such a difficult time, but I'm in the place where I need to be because God has sent me here to be around the people who I need to be around, who are loving me and supporting me. And that fundraiser meant the world to me. I just thought that the students were involved. I remember standing there serving the students the pancakes because I jumped in the truck and I thought, I'm going to help here. And the lineup of students who were there buying pancakes for me, for my fundraiser, for my treatment, I thought it's not only staff, it's not only parents, but the students here are raising money for me. And it's humbling. It's beautiful. And I was so grateful. The executive team, I miss them dearly. Every single day, I just wish to be back working alongside them. They do an incredible job. They check on me all the time. They send me uplifting messages. And I know they have a lot happening. They're doing everything they can here at Bayside, yet they still don't forget me. So I'm so grateful to the wonderful exec team who are also my family. The GoFundMe page, organized until this day, they will not tell me who organized that GoFundMe page. And I think that just goes to show that it's not about who started that, but it's the purpose to help. And I think that's what I'm most grateful for. I know that the organization behind it says Bayside Friends, but the purpose behind that is to truly just help me with the cost of treatment and anything that I might need throughout this journey. I'm so grateful to the parents, to the staff, to the community. I've had even previous colleagues from my other school at Warrington in Sydney donate funds and band together to raise money for my treatment. So I'm so grateful. I will be back. I will be back at Bayside. I am fighting so hard to be back. Some days, I'll come in for a visit and I'll see the lights off in my office. And when I walk past that, I go, I will be back. I can't wait to come back and serve the students and be here with the staff and be back working alongside Brian again, and helping make our college be the best that it can be, to provide the care that others only dream of, and to come back and serve. I believe that I have such a greater purpose now after all this, that I want to make a difference in the lives of anyone who is experiencing this and the community. There's something here, and I would love to be back to be able to contribute to the community, to Bayside, but I will be back.